So hello and welcome to our morning wake-up session. So you're sitting comfortably on your chair. The legs are straight out in front with the feet flat on the floor. Your spine is upright with the head and neck in line with the spine, and your eyes and mouth are gently closed. So for the next little while, this is all that you have to do, is to allow your body to truly rest. You're allowing your body to come into perfect stillness. Bringing your awareness to your sense of hearing now. Your ears are opened up wide and you're listening for the most distant sounds that you can hear. Not staying with any one particular sound. You're just moving from noise to noise and searching out for the furthest away sound that you can hear. Then moving that sense of awareness in a little to the sounds you can hear within the building that you're in. What sounds can you hear in that building? Moving it in a little bit further to the sounds you can hear from the room that you're in. And then that little bit further in to the sounds you can hear from your own body. Then beginning at the top of the head, you're going to scan that body with awareness. You're going to go down through and into the body, all the way down to the tips of the toes, scanning the body to see what it's like. And if you feel anywhere that's tense or tight, you're bringing the breath to that area to see with the exhalation, can you diffuse that tension? Once you've completed that body scan, you're just aware of your whole body as it sits here on the chair. The whole body, that whole body. Then bringing your awareness to the breath in your nostrils. Totally aware of the breath in the nostrils. You're aware of where the breath comes into. Is it down deep in the abdomen? Is it into the middle of the chest, the upper chest? And you're just aware of where that breath comes into the body. Then beginning to take control of that breath, you'll slowly start to build up the breath to the complete breath. So at first, always with the breath in the nostrils, first taking the breath down into the lowest part of your lungs. As you fill up with air here, the abdomen will flare out away from the spine. And as you exhale, it will just float back towards the spine. Then combining the second stage of the complete breath, the middle chest breathing. Always bringing the breath down into the lowest part of your lungs first, and then bringing it into the middle of the chest. Here you feel the rib cage move outwards and upwards on that inhale. And then you're aware of the contraction of the rib cage as it comes back to size, and the navel floats back towards the spine as that air goes out. Then adding the third stage, the upper chest breathing. So now you're drawing the air down into the deepest part of the lungs, then into the middle of the lungs, and then into the upper part of the lungs. And it's always followed by that slow, controlled exhalation. And you're aware of what this breathing is doing for you. The complete breath is the easiest way for you to bring your body back into harmony. So spending a few minutes each day with this breath will always help you to feel better. When you exhale now next, you'll complete one more round of the complete breath. And then letting that breath go and coming back to the natural breath. Then starting to move the body. We'll work with the leg lock pose to begin. So on an inhalation, you'll inhale the right knee to the chest and the hands wrap around that knee. As you exhale, you'll bend the forehead in the direction of that right knee. As you inhale, that head will come upright again, and as you exhale, you release the right knee and take the foot back to the floor. On the next inhalation, the left knee moves to the center of the chest and the hands wrap around that leg. Exhaling, the forehead moves towards the knee. Inhaling, that head comes back upright, and as you exhale, you release the left knee and take the foot sole back to the mat. Again, on an inhalation, you raise the right knee to the chest, then the hands wrap around. As you exhale, the forehead moves towards the knee. Inhaling, that head comes back upright, and as you exhale, you release the right leg and the foot sole comes back to the floor. Again, on an inhalation, you move the left knee towards the center of the chest and the hands wrap around. Exhaling, the forehead moves in the direction of that left knee. As you inhale, the head comes back upright. And as you exhale, you release the left knee and take that foot sole back to the mat. And then completing one more round in your own tempo with the breath. Knowing that this leg lock pose is great to stimulate your digestion first thing in the morning. And it's also known as the wind releasing pose. Then with both foot soles back onto the mat or the floor, we'll move to our next posture known as the sitting cat. So on an inhalation, you'll lift the chest, the head and neck moves back as the arms move behind. Then as you exhale, you'll round the back, the head moves in the direction of the chest, and you move those arms around the body. Again, on an inhalation, the chest moves forward, the head and neck face upwards and backwards as the arms move out to the sides. Exhaling, you round the back, head moves towards the chest as you bring those arms out in front. And again, completing this posture one more time with your breath. Once you've finished, the palms rest upright on the thighs. And you just close the eyes and go inwards again and see how that body is feeling after we've moved the body a little. Then moving to our final posture, known as the sitting twist. You'll move both hands onto the right leg. So on an inhalation, you'll lift up through the spine, through the crown of the head. As you exhale, you'll push the left hand into the right thigh, and you'll twist the body and extend the right arm up overhead, and the head and neck turn to look at that outstretched arm. You stay in this position and inhale, again lengthening up through the crown of the spine. Exhaling again, pushing that left hand into the right thigh and extending around again. Completing this one more time to the right, inhaling, lifting up through the spine. Exhaling, rotating around. On the next inhalation, you come back to the center, closing the eyes, just going through the body again and noting how one side feels to the other. Both hands move onto your left leg next. From here, you inhale up through the spine. As you exhale, you push the right hand into the left thigh. You rotate around that left side. You extend the left hand out behind, and the head and neck turn to look at that outstretched arm. Again, from here, you inhale and you lengthen up through the spine. As you exhale, pushing the right hand into the left thigh, and you turn around. One more time from here, lengthening up through the spine. Exhaling and rotating around to that left side. When you inhale, coming back to the center, leaving the palms back on the thighs, and again closing the eyes. Again, performing one more full body scan, starting at the beginning of the head, going down and through that body, taking your time now, and noting is there any difference from the scan you completed at the beginning of our session. And now our little session is over. Have a great day. Hari Om, Om Tat Sat.